Hello students. So today we will continue the self practice 5 here, the remaining questions. In the last class we have solved till question number 5. Now we see question number 6. So in the last class we have done question number 5 F and 5C. In the 5C we haven't to find the coefficients, all the coefficients of the terms. So coefficient of all the terms, there are 3 terms, so that also you will do it. Similarly, which I have find the coefficient of the each term C. Similarly, you find the coefficient of the C, which is the question. Let me write the question, that is the C. 15m square minus 2p. So here I am writing the question only. The question is 5th C question. 15m square minus 2p plus 5 minus 2p plus 5. In the last class we have done, but we have not find the coefficients because I forget to find the coefficients of the each term. So here the coefficient of the first term 15m square is plus 15, and the coefficient of the second term minus 2p is what? Minus 2, and the coefficient of the third term 5 is what? 5. Here it is the numerical coefficient only 5. Okay. So like this we are finding the numerical coefficients. So in this we calculate the coefficients of the term which is containing the variables. So the term which is not containing the variables, no need to write the coefficient of that term. So only you write the coefficient of the first term and second term. Third term is the constant term, no need to write because it is a numerical constant. So the coefficient of first term 15m square is plus 15, and the coefficient of the second term minus 2p is minus 2, and no need to write the coefficient of the third term because it is a numerical constant. So no need to write the coefficient of the numerical constant. Now we move to the question number 6. Self practice 5 here, question number 6. Now see question number 6a. Question number 6 is the arrange the given polynomials in the order of decreasing degree in x. Here we have to arrange the given polynomials in the order of decreasing degree in x. So here is the question of the arrangement. Arrange the polynomials in order of decreasing degree. In order of decreasing degree in x. In order of decreasing degree in x. This is question number 6, 4a. 4x plus x square minus 8. 4x plus x square minus 8. 4x plus x square minus 8. So we have to arrange this polynomial. The question is arrange the polynomial in order of decreasing degree. Decreasing degree means the degree of the term which is the greater, that you write first, and the smallest will be at the last, that is the decreasing order. So degree should be in the decreasing order. So the degree of this term is 2, degree of the first term is 1, and the degree of the third term is 0. So which degree is the maximum? Degree of the second term. So that you write in the first. So what will be in the order? So the answer will be, first you write x square, and then after that you write 4x, and then minus 8. This is the decreasing order. See, degree 2, degree 1, degree 0. So like this we write the a polynomial in the decreasing degree. Now we do the question number D, sixth D. 2x square y, 2x square y minus 8xy cube minus 8xy cube plus x cube plus x cube minus y cube plus 3xy plus 3xy. Now which term has the highest degree? See, the degree of the first term is what? 2 plus 1 3. The degree of the second term is what? 1 plus 3 4. And the degree of the third term is what? 3. Here the degree is 4, here the degree is 3. And the here degree is 3, here is also the 3 degree, and here is the degree is 2. So first we write the degree 4, and degree 4 term is what? Minus 8xy cube. So that we write first. So what will be its order? See, minus 8xy cube, that is the 4 degree term. Now 3 degree term is what? You can write x square y, that is plus 2x square y. And after that you can write minus a plus x cube minus y cube plus 3xy. Now see, it is in the decreasing order. The degree of this first term is 4, this is 3, third term is degree 3, fourth term degree 3, and the fifth term degree 2. Like this we have to write the polynomial in the decreasing degree in x. This is the question number 6. Now we move to the next question 7. Write each polynomial in the standard form. So in question number 7 we have to write the polynomial in the standard form. Question number 7. Write each polynomial in standard form. Write each polynomial in standard. This is the question. Write each polynomial in the standard form. So we take the first question, 7th A. So writing the polynomial in the decreasing degree, writing the polynomial in the decreasing degree, that is called the standard form. So the second question number 7 is the repetition of the question number 6. Both have the same meaning. If you are arranging the polynomial in the order of decreasing degree, that is called the standard form. So the first question of 7th A, 17 minus 3x square, 17 minus 3x square plus x plus 8x cube plus x plus 8x cube. So plus x plus 8x cube. So that we can write. Write this polynomial in the decreasing degree. That is the standard form. This is the repeated question. So what will be the standard form? So which term has the highest degree? That is the fourth term, 8x cube. So write this at the first one. So 8x cube. After that minus 3x square plus x plus 17. So this is the standard form. Okay, this is the repeated one. If you write the polynomial in the decreasing degree, that is the only standard form. So now we move to the question number 8. Question number 8. Now see the question number 8. The question number 8 says that evaluate. Question number 8 is evaluate. Question number 8 is evaluate. You have to find the value. Evaluate if a equals to 2. Evaluate if the value of variable a is 2, value of the variable a is 2 and the value of the variable b is 1 and the value of the variable and c equals to 10. So in this question number 8, the value of the variables are given. A equals to 2, b equals to 1 and c equals to 10. So see how we do the question. First question of 8, A, c cube. Find the value of c cube. So how we do? On the place of c here, on the place of this variable c, you substitute the value. Value of c is given 10. So on the place of 10 here we substitute the value of the c, we substitute here. So on the place of c we write 10. So c cube means 10 cube. C cube means 10 cube. And in the exponent we have studied the value of 10 to the power 3 can be written as what? Multiply the base 10 by itself 3 times. 10 cube means 10 multiply 10 multiply 10. So it will give you 1000. 10 tens are 100, 100 tens are 1000. So the value of the c cube will be what? On the place of c we substitute 10 because the value of c is given in the question. So on the place of c you have to substitute 10. On the place of c we put 10. So c cube means 10 cube. Now 10 cube means multiply this base 10 itself 3 times. 10 multiply 10 multiply 10 and the value you will get 1000. Now we do the question number c. Question number c is c plus b whole square. C plus b whole square. Now in this also we substitute the value of the given variables. So on the place of c you write 10. On the place of b, the value of the b is given 1. You write 1 and the whole square, that is the power 2. So here see what you got. If you solve the bracket, so 10 plus 1 you will get 11. 11 to the power 2. And 11 to the power 2 means what? 11 square means 11 multiply 11. So 11 11s are 121. So when you multiply the 11 by itself 11 square means 11 multiply 11 and gives you 121. Now next question is what? F. We are going to solve F. 3a cube by b. 3a cube by b. Now on the place of variable we substitute the value of the variable 3a cube, that is 3 multiply. On the place of a, the value of a is given 2, so we can write 2 cube. 2 cube upon b. The value of b is what? 1. Now here see what you got. 3 multiply. The value of the 2 cube is 8. The value of 2 cube will be what? 8. 2 cube means multiply the 2 itself 3 times. 2 multiply 2 multiply 2 and 1. See what you got the result. 2 to the 4 to the 8. 3 into 8 upon 1. That is 3 8s are 24. So here what we got the result? 3 8s are 24. The value of this expression, the value of this polynomial is 24. Okay, now we see the J. Last question we are going to solve J. Minus A minus b plus c whole square. See how we do this question. Again we can put the value of the variables. In the place of a we can write 10 because the value of a is given 2. On the place of a you can write 2 minus 2. On the place of b you can write 1, that is the minus 1. On the place of c you can write its value 10. Now add all the numbers given in the bracket. First we solve the bracket. So in the bracket what you got? Minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 or minus 3 plus 10. Minus 2 minus 1 minus 3 minus 3 plus 10 plus 7. So here you will get 7 square. And the 7 square means 7 multiply 7. 7 square means 7 multiply 7. So 7 7 is 49. So what you got the value? 49. So now after that we will solve the question number 9. Write the algebraic expression for the following situation. So we have to write the algebraic expression for the given situations. Now we are at the last question of this self practice 5A. That is the question number 9. So the whatever the question I am leaving, that is for the homework you do by your own. That is the similar question. Question number 9. Write the algebraic expression for the following situation. Algebraic expression we have to write. Age, Ritu's age is 4 less than 4 times. Rita's age. See, Rita's age is 4 less than. Is 4 less than her daughter's age x, then her daughter's age x. Her daughter's age x. So we have to write the algebraic expression for this statement. This is a sentence statement, so we have to write the algebraic expression. That is the way to make a polynomial. See, the statement is Rita's age. Rita's age is 4 less. 4 less means we have to decrease 4. 4 less means minus 4. Then her daughter's age x. So Rita's daughter's age is x. Rita's daughter age is x. So Rita's age will be what? So Rita's age will be x. So Rita's age is 4 less than daughter age, and the daughter age is x. So Rita's age will be 4 less than daughter age, 4 less than x. So 4 less than x means x minus 4. 4 less than means subtract 4 from the daughter's age. So Rita's age is 4 less than her daughter age. Rita's age is 4 less than 4 times her. 4 less than 4 times. 4 less than 4 times. It's an incomplete question. 4 less than 4 less than 4 times. 4 less than 4 less than 4 times her daughter's age. So Rita's age is 4 less than 4 times her daughter's age. So her daughter's age is x. So 4 times of the daughter age will be what? 4x. So see, the daughter's age is x and the 4 times of the daughter age will be 4x. And the 4 times of the daughter's age, Rita's age is 4 less. So minus 4. So the statement will be what? So the Rita's age will be 4x minus 4. So this we can also write Rita's age equals to Rita's age is equals to 4 times her daughter's age x. So 4 times is 4x minus 4. That is 4 less. So how we read? 4 less than 4 times her daughter age x. 4 less 4 times her daughter age x. Now we move to the next statement question. See, the perimeter of an isosceles triangle whose equal sides are of length p centimeter and unequal side is q centimeter. So there is given isosceles triangle a isosceles triangle in which two sides are equal are called isosceles triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. These two sides are equal and this is non-equal sides. So the perimeter of an isosceles triangle whose equal sides of length p centimeter. So equal side is given p centimeter. So that is the p. That is the p centimeter. And the unequal side is q centimeter. Unequal side is the q centimeter. So we have to make an expression for the perimeter of the isosceles triangle. So see what will be the perimeter. So perimeter of triangle ABC equals to sum of the three sides AB. Perimeter means length of the boundary AB plus BC plus CA. So perimeter of the triangle means length of the boundary of the triangle. So the triangle has three boundaries. First boundary AB, second boundary BC, third boundary CA. So AB plus BC plus CA. Now put the values. AB is P centimeter, BC is Q centimeter and CA is P centimeter. So see, again we can add the like terms. P centimeter and P centimeter is the like term. So what you can add? P plus P gives you 2P plus Q. 2P plus Q centimeter. This is the unit. So P plus P is 2P plus Q centimeter. So the perimeter of the triangle ABC is 2P plus Q centimeter. Now we do the question E, that is the last question. Now see, ninth E. Ninth E is what? A pair of shoes cost rupees X. A pair of shoes cost rupees X. A pair of shoes cost rupees X. The cost of a dress is rupees 200. The cost of a dress is rupees 200. The cost of a dress is rupees 200 more than 200 more than 200 more than 5 times the cost of the shoes. More than 5 times the cost. 5 times the cost of the shoes. Okay. So a pair of shoes cost rupees X and the cost of dress is rupees 200 more than 5 times the cost of the shoes. So here we have to find the cost of the dress. So we have to write the expression which can find the cost of the dress. We have to write the expression which can find the cost of the dress. Now see how we do this question. Now cost of dress equals to cost of dress equals to, according to the statement, cost of shoes is X and the cost of dress is 200 more. 200 more means we have to add, more means plus. So 200 more than the 5 times the cost of the shoes. So 5 times the cost of the shoes means the cost of shoes is X. So 5 times means 5 multiply X. 5 times means 5 multiply X. And the cost of the dress is 200 more than the 5 times of the cost of the shoes. More means plus, more means plus 200. So the expression will become 5x plus 200. 5x plus 200. So you can add the unit rupee before also. So rupees 5x plus 200. This rupee is the unit. So the expression will become rupee 5x plus 200. So that we can do it. Okay. So this is all for the today, students. We have completed self practice 5A. In the next class we will study self practice 5B. Thank you for your kind attention.